Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer and today I'm gamesplaining on Mars. So I have set the game up as a two-player game. If you have watched the Gamesplanation videos, you'll have an idea of what's going on. Otherwise, just go with it and see what happens. The very first thing that will happen will be each person chooses when they're going to start. So purple being the beginning player will choose his start location and he's going to start there, which allows him to take one of these, and he thinks to start with he might grab that one and put that there, covering up this marker, which gives him a extra something, so he'll take an extra power. Then Aqua chooses his starting position. Aqua is going to start on Mars, and he might just go there to enable him to get a something from here, and he'll also take the battery. Aqua, because he's the last player, chooses where the shuttle is going to start. He might start with the shuttle up in space. The game starts, purple does his thing first, and the first thing that purple is going to do will be this action. So he has to put one of his workers there. It's free because no other workers are there at the moment. That allows him to move things 2 spaces through his setup. So what he might do at the moment, he'll move that one to there and spend that marker to move it, and then he'll move that one to there, which gains him one of these into the spot. Because he took one of these as a bonus, this actually moves down one and he gets a crystal straight away. So that should have happened during that setup. Let's keep moving. Aqua's turn. Aqua is on Mars at the moment, and what he's going to do is he's going to take a spaceship, so he pulls that across. What that now allows him to do is gain an extra guy. He can't gain 2 because he has no space for it, but he can also put one of these up in his location. So it gives him 2 things that he's able to move around the board to pick things up with. Okay, moving forward, this guy doesn't want to come back to Mars yet, so we just move that and no one has to move around. We come back to purple. Purple is going to pick up a blueprint. Because he's working on that, he will probably take this one. So before he's able to do that, however, he needs to put one of his workers up there, take the card, and that just sits to the side. It gets a building on top of it to say it hasn't been built yet, but when it gets built, he'll be able to get the benefit from that. Okay, moving on, Aqua's turn. Aqua is going to move 1, 2 to here. He also is able to move this. These start on the center spot, by the way. 1, 2, 3. He hasn't managed to pick anything up yet because nothing's been dropped in the field, but he's out there, so something might happen at some point. The other thing to bear in mind is these markers. This guy's trying to get 2 of them. This guy doesn't need to worry about them, but he needs to get the things for moving around. Okay, moving on. The shuttle now shifts back to here. He could come up to orbit if he wishes, and he thinks it's probably worth his while to do that at the moment. So any stuff that's been built, he would get. He hasn't actually built anything, so he doesn't get anything. That moves him up here. He chooses his start location, and he might, as a starting point, go there, which gains him one of these. This crystal is gained earlier goes down, by the way, at the end of the round. Sorry, I didn't do that earlier. I'm going to gain one of those. Okay, it's now Aqua's turn. Aqua really wants to get some tech, so what he's going to do is throw one of his guys over there. He might grab this one just because it's free and put that there, which will gain him one of these tokens. He might as well take the last of those. He's also going to move one of his guys across to spend a power to gain another token, and he thinks he'll gain this one and put it there, which gives him a crystal. That did cost him a crystal as well for going there, so I'll take that out. Purple is going to do this as well, and he'll grab that one for one of those powers. He'll put that on there to take a water This should have been moved down. This C is here to remind us. I can see why it's necessary because I keep forgetting it. I'm assuming that anyone who plays will keep forgetting this stuff. And so what should have happened, I'll just catch some stuff up. Here, we should have dropped 4 from the starting spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. One of the crystals already went here. 2 of the crystals are supposed to go over there. He's just picked up another one, which gives him 1 more crystal. That brings him to his total that he can go up to. So he really should spend some crystals this go. What he might do is actually spend 2 crystals, because he's got them down there, to gain some plant life. He's at his maximum at the moment, by the way, of 2 for each of those ones. These 2 he'd get 1 more of. Other things that should have happened is this one should have dropped down 1, which would have given him another crystal. I'm not sure if that would have filled him up or not, so let's just give it to him now and let's move forward. And both of them are going to catch the shuttle back down. So first up is this player, catches the shuttle. He releases 1 of these and he's going to release that. Now this goes in 3 spots away from his machine. So he'll put that one there. That then gets replaced straight away so that this guy's able to pick from the 2. There are no workers down there, but he is going to go there to allow him to take 1 more of these. And it makes sense for him to grab that one. And once again, he comes over here, which pushes this down another one, which gets him another crystal. This player goes down and he thinks it's probably worthwhile putting this out for the moment. 1, 2, 3, he'll put that over there. New one comes out and he takes any of the guys back. He doesn't have any guys. This player is the one who took this, not purple, so I do apologize about that. So he moves his bot to come to there. So that's 2 spots. He could spend crystals to make it move further, but he has chosen not to because he doesn't have any crystals available to be spent. These now all shift down for both players and we move on. Purple is going to build, so he moves his last guy to there. He will build a water station. So water is currently up to the 3, so it can be 3 in size. So he puts this one in, it can go there, is absolutely fine. That releases 3 crystals, and we then flip that over. The cost of doing that was 1 power. He's not able to gain in the resource because he's already at the maximum of 2. So he's lost them. But what he has done is push that up, so he gets 2 points for that straight away. He gets 2 points for each of these tokens, but he doesn't have any of those tokens yet, so it's 2 points only. And he gets to do 1 of these elements. Let's take the 2 points. And he is going to retrieve 1 of his colonists. So he'll take this one back to allow him to have stuff to do again. It's Aqua's turn. Aqua is going to do this action, allow him to move, and he's going to go 1, 2 to take that, which allows him to push forward without having to pay the cost. 1, 2, that allows him to move his bot 2 spots. He's going to be going for this, so 1, 2, and we still have this half of the movement left, so he might move across to the other side. Yeah, this guy's going to be able to put that there, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the space shuttle now travels again down to here. It is Purple's turn. Purple is going to upgrade 1 of the buildings, so he moves his meeple up to the top. He has a building that can be upgraded, so he'll do that right now. He'll put that next to his bot. That has cost him that. He gains a water, but once again, water is full up, so he can't gain them. He may have done better to release that first, but that's okay. Let's keep moving. So he really needs to get spending on some water. When he comes up to orbit, he will gain extra water for having that out there. Aqua is going to build as well, so he goes there. That costs him a crystal because there's a guy up there. He's going to build one of these because he can go up to size 3 on that one. So he'll build that next to his bot. There's nothing on the back of that, so that one flicks over straight away. And the building cost on that was one of those markers. Okay, we're now going to go back into orbit, and neither of them are going to go with the ship. Put that over to there. And to catch up, this should have moved down one, and a crystal should have been given out to purple, I believe it is. But because he's at 3 maximum, he can't take any more. Purple is going to go to this spot and release one of them. It will cost him a water or a green, but he's going to use water because he's got that building, which reminds him he should have cost him one of these earlier, so he'll lose that. By doing that, he can do extra things. What this player really needs is these guys, so he's going to go there. Over to Aqua. Aqua is going to go here. The only one he can afford to take is this one, so he'll take that. The cost is 2 of those. He now needs to build some mines so that he can get the benefit from that. So it'd be worth his while getting up there so he can actually upgrade that mine. But I shall leave it there anyway. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you would like to be Gamesplaned, please shoot me an email to thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter @thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games that I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.